Look your best this winter with a few tips from our next guest. Welcome David Trinter from Balani Custom Clothiers. Last time you guys were here, we had a great time, showed us some wonderful stuff. We usually do a lot of ladies stuff. Thank you for bringing the guys stuff here today.
Thanks for having us back. Nice to see you again.
Good to see you. These guys are located on Superior downtown, right? What's the cross street there where you guys are?
It's Superior between 9th and 6th.
Okay, so now you know where to go, and this is what you're going to see when you get there. We got some models dressed up here. What's happening?
So starting with Gabriel over here, a couple of colors we're seeing in men's fashion. Green is very on point right now, so we designed this sport coat for Gabe. Actually was winning an award at his work, and so we did a really cool thing on the inside. If you could zoom in on that, the goat, it was its homage to LeBron James. Gabe is from the Akron area, so
there you go.
When he was up on stage, we did that to kind of just give him a little shout out.
So this is a custom jacket then?
That's right. So we picked the colors, the lining, and of course a little detail on the inside, just a little detail that he could kind of give some shout out.
I come into your store, how do you figure out what size I am?
So we take 28 precise measurements. Everything that Balani makes is hand cut, hand sewn, literally for each client that we work with. So if you can imagine in our tailoring shop, there's a silhouette of the ideal shirt, jacket, and trouser for each one of these gentlemen up
there. So when you design this coat, he helps pick out the lining?
That's right.
You said the GOAT on the inside, it looks cool.
That's right.
How many buttons he wants in the sleeve?
The buttons, and a lot of times we'll even do a contrast color on one of the buttonholes, or you can choose like a different style of button.
Yeah.
We typically start with the fabric first and then work our way around to design a jacket or an outfit that's going to complement the fabric.
I bet this tall gentleman's happy that everything's custom, right?
Yeah.
He's tired of getting stuff at the store that's too short.
That's right. So custom, we deal with guys of all shapes and sizes. Jim here has a charcoal suit. He works in the banking industry, but if you can see there's a really cool, like, subtle geometric pattern in there.
Baking like pork or baking like
baking,
flour?
Sorry, banking.
Oh, baking.
Yeah. Did I say baking?
Neither. I just can't hear anymore.
In the men's suiting, what we're noticing are a lot of the small, like they call them micro geometrics. And so there's a little pattern in there.
Oh, yeah.
But it's still subtle enough that it doesn't limit or restrict shirts, ties, pocket squares.
It hides the soup when you spill it, too.
That's right.
I like that. The pocket squares are a little more flamboyant than they were a year ago, right?
Yeah, so a lot of guys are opting for no tie, and so the pocket square is the pop of color or the pop of interest. In Jim's outfit, we've got the darker red that's very on point, and then the little detail around the pocket square is called the shoestrings of the pocket square, and so that kind of pulls it all together.
What do you call the little flower doily kind of thing there? What's going on with that?
So if you look at Andy's sport coat, or if you've watched ESPN recently, the lapel flower is what all the newscasters on ESPN are rocking, and so it's just a way to add a little bit of interest. Again, Andy doesn't have a tie on, so we have a little bit of the pocket square, and then the lapel flower's got both colors of blue that are in his jacket and his shirt. Just kind of pulls the whole outfit together. To your point earlier, David, about the contrast on the jacket sleeve, we did a lighter colored blue on the last buttonhole of his sport coat. It just kind of pulls the whole outfit together.
Yeah, it looks terrific, and like I said, like the gentleman in the center, he can get everything to fit perfectly. He doesn't have to worry about that.
And we actually get asked this question a lot. Do we charge extra for guys who are north of 6'4"? We don't.
Well, he's in the room. You better tell him that.
No, there's just the price of the fabrics that we carry is the price of the finished suit, regardless of shape or size.
So these are very sporty outfits, but also you go very, very casual also, right?
That's right. We have a line of casual clothing, which would be quarter zip sweaters. We do polos in the summertime, even a jean cut trouser. I'm wearing a corduroy. So
the corduroy is like micro corduroy almost.
That's right. The corduroys that I'm wearing are an Italian corduroy, so they're a little bit lighter than your traditional British corduroy, and they've got some lycra in them as well, so there's a little bit of stretch to them.
So this is like a herringbone jacket, this sport coat?
Yep, so both the jackets that you and I have on are more winter weight. I don't know if yours is cashmere, but this is just a basic tweed.
Cashmere.
Well, of course, yeah. No. You wouldn't have anything but, right? This is a tweed, which is a British fabric. Interesting story about tweed, it's the only fabric in the world whose authenticity is guaranteed by an act of parliament. So if you get a genuine British tweed jacket, it's guaranteed, kind of like champagne is guaranteed to come from a region of France.
That's why Sean Connery wears them. Hey, one close look here. Can you guys get a picture of his buttons here? Check this out, if we get a nice tight shot of that. Talk about custom buttons. Very snappy.
These are, they're faux leather. I probably should admit that, but they've got that sort of rustic look to them, and again, those are all optional features.
So it's Balani Custom Tailors or Clothiers.
That's correct.
And you're on Superior, right near downtown Public Square area.
Downtown between 6th and 9th Street on Superior.
Yeah, check them out. If you just want to look around and tip your toe in the water, it might be a great idea.